Hi everyone, this is Sky. Welcome to Sky's Intuition. Let's do a reading. I thought I would pull a Kuan Yin Oracle card to start us out. So let's see what's going on. Last night, I will be honest, I really feel like someone tried to attack me, but I woke up and I reaffirmed my prayers and then I'm good. I'm good. But someone tried it last night. They did. They did. They tried that Shazam abracadabra. The Divine always wakes me up and says, you know, somebody's pulling some crap holy. So I'm just letting you know in case anybody else had like a little glitch in the matrix last night. Was it a full moon? I haven't kept up. I used to do moon readings. Maybe I'll go back to doing them because I really haven't. Okay. Let's see. Kuan Yin. Can we have an oracle card from you? I got Palo Santo Ash on everything. I'm telling you, and these desperados better leave me alone. Ain't messing with you. Don't come messing for me. Wasn't it like for those who been watching my channel for like the longest? Don't you remember me saying at some point I wouldn't be doing that if I were you and all that stuff? What? Like I remember, well, I won't go into it. We'll just go right. Orchid Priestess of Destiny. That's the card. The Kuan Yin card is the Orchid Priestess of Destiny. Let's see. And oh, I thought she was the one on the front. No, it's actually Kuan Yin. So that's number 21, may be significant to someone. The Orchid Priestess of Destiny says, the Orchid Priestess of your highest spiritual destiny calls you now, beloved. She calls you to your purpose, path, and soul passion. We forget about that when we talk about passion, that sometimes the soul has a passion that may not be the 3D passion. You are called to rise again and again, to live up into your potential with all its uniqueness and beauty. She will call you always, with her sweet flute playing deep in your heart, blossoms of orchid and chrysanthemum falling from her feet, stirring your heart to quest for your travel soul passion. So I'm not going to read all of this, but the basic is you're being called to your destiny, your passion. Whatever it is that is a passion to you, that is what you're being called to do. Follow your passion. Now, we do have a unique scenario again. The divine picked two decks. This one was the first, I believe, and then we have a secondary deck. So I think we should just get into it without further ado. Let me begin with the prayer. Divine Source, here we are again. Thank you for the divine message. That was weird. The divine message. Thank you for protecting us morning, noon, and night in our sleep and in our waking hours, whether we are traveling, whether we are still. Thank you for connecting us and protecting us to your divine guidance and intuition. Divine, please console anybody who is in need at this time. And thank you for this message through me from you. Disbarred, lawyer loses license. First card out. Wow, 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 wow. This was the first deck that Divine chose. Emergency room. Emergency room. Gold digger. Mm. Then we have no escaping justice. Good Lord. Gotta get the dust off of the hollow central dust. We need one more card, Divine. Well, we don't need it, but you know how I roll. Felony charges. No escaping justice, man. You know, I'm telling you, whether it's Divine or whether it's on 3D. No. These guys, though, they had a good run on you. They had a good run on you. They can't, what's your problem? What are you complaining about? You took it to the limit one more time. MK Ultra, mind control. MK Ultra. Guys, if you like the content here, if you like the storyboards, new one will be on Sundays. Just I had to redo Patreons. For some reason, my software, every time I did theirs, it like disappeared. So I had to redo theirs a couple of times. So Sunday, you will see a new storyboard. Conspiracy. Send you in the emergency room. This lawyer's getting disbarred for knowing about this, I think. What's this gold digger? Or is this how a lawyer got disbarred? You got to put it into a formal affair. All of a sudden, I had this smell. It just like almost choked me, almost suffocated me. It was like damp. You know, if you ever hung clothes on a line, and I have, and you forget to bring them in and it rains, and that's happened to me too. That smell. It was just like, woof, I don't know what it was. Like somebody putting chloroform on a piece of something over somebody's mouth. Oh my gosh, text message. And felt that. Oh my gosh, that was I don't feel stuff like that often. I'm not known for that, and I don't that family member involved. But that just was like, oh, like somebody had put some kind of damp something on cloth that would take your like you can where you can't breathe. I don't chloroform. I don't know what that is. STISTD. Did somebody want someone to think they had an STD so that they would take themselves out? People, that's divorce, or somebody has one getting a divorce. I don't know. 10 Commandments. Thou shalt not murder. This was the 10th, I believe. Oh, number 6. Beg your pardon, number 6. Murder. The heck are we talking about? Uh, you know, like bad enough is bad enough, but murder? That takes a special kind of person, don't you think? Text, message, detach, detach, and an accountant. So we got a lawyer and an accountant involved in these shenanigans. Shenanigans. And then we have the CEO. I think so that I could focus on like hone in on something more. I think I'm going to or just because of the readings last too long to be honest. Um I might do a 3 row. I'm debating in the future just doing the 3 rows. US news, some boss is going to be in the news for doing some kind of ceremony. Oh my gosh. What do they call that when they kill somebody? Something killing. Like they assassinate somebody. Not a mercy killing. Sacrifice. I don't know. It's called something. Public defender and an advocate. Somebody, it's going to be in the news. A boss person maybe marries a public defender abusing to abuse their authority. Whoa, whoa, what new opportunity for you guys. I'm getting more than not, the divine is showing you the people around you to be careful of. Like I said, you build your intuition, your intuitive muscle, your third eye, and things get revealed more and more. You see things as they are, not how and you stop listening to other people because other people don't have it right either. They don't. And if you live long enough, you'll realize other people don't have it right. Parents don't know anything about how to raise children when they're become parents. They don't. And a kid could hate you for doing your best effort, and try to live a life. Another kid could adore you for your best efforts and want to do everything right because they know how much you've been through. A parent could resent a child for coming at the wrong time in their life. Life is messy. I don't know why I brought that up, but you know what I mean? Well, when I was doing life coaching, a lot of stuff was throwbacks from childhood, unhealed issues from people's childhood, emotional wounds about their misperception as a child through a child's eyes of what was going on. And they swore to it. They put their hand on the Bible about it because that was their perception as a child, and that they could not understand as an adult what it was really like. And then the divine puts them in that scenario and says, now tell me what would you have done differently? That's part of karma too. This cat, this is a snake. 1941, 1953, 1965, 1977, 1989, 2001, 2013. This person may have been disbarred in any one of these years, or those years are significant to the year of the snake. In Chinese astrology, the sixth zodiac sign, and we have the sixth, thou shalt not murder. Isn't that interesting? Malevolence, cattiness, mystery, acumen, divination, calm, thoughtful, loyal to loved ones. Somebody was disbarred here, a snake energy, somebody born in the year of the snake. The emergency room, the buck stops here. So somebody went to the emergency room. Maybe they returned to work. I don't even know. Gold digger, somebody two-faced, talks out of both sides of their mouth, or they're a big mouth. They talk about, no escaping justice. Victory. You're going to have a victory because these people cannot escape justice. Felony charges in the summer. Summertime. It's going to be a hot one. Like 7 from the midday sun. And you said this life ain't good enough. If I could give my world to this or that. Somebody's MK Ultra, one thing or another. Mine, I don't know. Nothing but love, conspiracy. I will give my. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house. Formal affair. Did somebody get married to steal your house? Or are they married? Murder plot, text messages. Lord have mercy. So there's digital evidence on file about somebody planning your murder. A lucky sign, family member involved, something about an accountant, STISTD. Federal offense, STISTD, federal offense. The only way I could see that being a federal offense is if somebody was using that as a murder weapon. Like I'm HIV positive, so I'm going to sleep with as many people as I can, unprotected, and spread this. That's ill intent. It is a federal. I think it's a federal crime because it's a violation against humanity. Now it makes sense that against humanity, somebody is purposely spreading an STD. Divorce benefits. I don't know what benefits somebody gets from a divorce, but maybe. Thou shalt not murder. Waiter, waitress, or restaurant employee involved. Detached. Your name is in someone's mouth of how maybe you don't deal with them. Accountant. Bone of contention. Somebody, bone of contention, maybe. This accountant has, maybe because they have to turn over financial record. Shadow banned, a boss, CEO. Had you maybe shadow banned in the past? This is in the news, U.S. News, all alike. Somebody thought they were a racist. That's why they shadow banned you, a boss. Honesty is the best policy when it comes to some ceremony. Public defender and advocate may be an earth sign. And the monkey. Shock the monkey. Year of ninth. The year of the ninth sign in the Chinese zodiac is the monkey. Humorous, lively, clever. Protection for babies. 1920, 1932, 1944, 1956, 1968, 1980, 1992, 2004, and 2016 could be significant years. Well, the divine wanted both the decks used, and I have, so we'll see what happens from here. Okay? Murder plot and thou shalt not murder, though, really does concern me. Not gonna lie. And the divine saying that I'd need both decks, and they were in two different decks. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe the divine wanted those two cards specifically. That's how it feels almost. You know what I'm saying? Okay, you're the snake. This lawyer was disbarred, or this is somebody who sign is the year of the snake, has some affiliation with the year of the snake. They were disbarred. Lawyer. What's going on with this lawyer? Does this lawyer have a heart attack because they were disbarred? A mature woman has been disbarred as an attorney. Okay. Emergency room. The buck stops here. This is a woman lawyer who has been lost their license. Somebody is concerned about having to answer for something in an emergency room, or concerned that somebody knows something about an emergency room, somebody in bad health, a gold digger who maybe here this could have been a healthcare worker, somebody who was a visiting nurse, hospice care, taking care of the elderly or the very sick, could even be intensive care unit. Um, Big mouth, nurse, somebody in the healthcare field who was a gold digger, was two-faced. And message of concern is that they're not going to escape justice. You're going to get this victory. Felony charges over the summer. Courtship. Somebody knows it. They know it. They know it. Somebody tried to court you that has possibly trying to escape felony charges. You may find out about it over the summer. MK Ultra for sudden wealth, one thing or another, doing head like mind control for wealth to people. That's how they got money, was messing with people's heads. Oh Lord. Conspiracy to conspiracy. Oh, just conspiracy. Nothing but love. So a group of people conspired here. These people are going to court saying, "We love this person. We love you. We love you." I don't know where all this is coming from. They may be presenting something that way in your time of your illness. Supposed. Formal affair, thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house. Possibly death, yeah. Formal affair. Somebody stole a house. Maybe a group of people could have said that you had fallen ill and passed away even. Main male is getting caught in a murder plot because of text messages or something about them revealing text messages. They're connected to these text messages that reveal this murder plot. Family member, a lucky sign. High honor, family member that has high honor will be lucky for you. That is respected, maybe. This may be somebody who turned in this, or confronted or stood up for you in some kind of way. Federal offense, STD. Somebody is concerned here. Man, should have been concerned like years ago. Divorce benefits. About going to jail for benefiting from somebody's divorce? What? Wow. Thou shalt not murder. Waiter, waitress, restaurant employee. I feel like Barbara Walters. Main female. Maybe this is a case from a long time ago. I may be feeling, or somebody was killed, or this is a murder plot against you. This is a female waitress. Thou shalt not murder. Maybe this person's getting revenge from the grave. I'm not lying. I'm not lying. Detach your name and change. You detached, you moved on. These people are talking about how you don't bother with them. Okay, bone of contention, a fake accountant. Somebody is coming in, somebody's giving fake information, or fake accounting, or they're just fake. This accountant, shadow ban, giving fake information, maybe. A boss went to court to have you shadow banned. Somebody's boss or some big shot. Gift in the news, all alike. What? Somebody's saying that a group of people are all alike. Some stereotyping. Family room. Honesty is the best policy when it comes to this ceremony. People have been doing ceremony in someone's family room, or somebody got married in somebody's family room. Somebody's working, a earth sign, maybe working as an advocate on your behalf at this time, trying to stick up for you. And we have the year of the monkey. Somebody is going on a journey. This is, I don't know if this is a journey to protect you or to find out who to protect. Wealthy man is a mature man with a great fortune in a house. A wealthy man, and is it? Look at this. This is interesting, guys. This is a thief in the community. This is the community thief. Thief in the community, right? Thief in the community stole a great fortune that you were expecting at one time, right? A house from a wealthy man or real estate. And this great fortune went to this mature man instead, who became the wealthy man. What? I don't mind showing you guys this stuff because it gets you a little bit ahead of the game here, what the games people play. Because I get the impression that somebody really, really told themselves that you were dumb, and everybody that, I don't know, maybe people around you are seeing that you're really not dumb at all. As a matter of fact, you're pretty smart. And this person um wants to trip you up and trick you and this and that to you so that they could have you dumbed down, because let's face it, my friends, you dumbed down like 90% of the time to be around people that you were around. You dumbed yourself down to do it. So even the divine was like, if you don't wise up soon. Some of us, it took us most of our lives to wisen up and stop dumbing down and dimming the light for other people. People closest to you are not good critics of anything. Remember that. If you want to, whatever you want to do in life, don't ask the people closest to you. Ever. Telling you from experience. Because those are the people that'll tell you, you really think that's good? I don't know. Nah. They will try to keep you in the club. You know what I'm saying? Break on through to the other side. Mature woman. Seven of Wands. Yeah, this mature woman was a defense attorney, maybe, and got disbarred. And now they have to defend themselves from being disbarred, I guess. Concern. Oh, wait, I don't want cards. What's the concern, Divine? White magic. Somebody is concerned. The buck stops here with this magic. Something about white magic that they're concerned about. And gold digger. Somebody was a gold digger the whole time, talking out of both sides of their mouth to somebody who would like to get into somebody's money or something like that. No escaping justice, and message of concern. Page of Cups, victory. Someone wants to apologize because they're facing uh federal time. Federal time secrets, yeah, they want to keep it a secret. But there's the sun right there. If you don't know, it's because you choose not to. Plain and simple. You could choose to not know, but you'll never totally convince yourself. But MK Ultra, sudden wealth, this or that, one thing or another. Sudden wealth. Thank you guys so much for watching my channel. and my videos and participating, commenting, sharing, subscribing. Welcome to new subscribers and welcome to returning subscribers. I'm so happy to have you here. And current subscribers, we rock. Am I day one, A1? I love you guys. You know I do. I keep getting two cards. Like the divine is like, there's so much to say when it comes to mind control. Yeah, legal issues. Somebody's got a whole bunch of legal issues. I told you for the sudden wealth. Uh, how they got this sudden wealth? Some kind of mind control, MK Ultra. I don't know what that's about, but it's worthy of felony charges. Three of Swords, a couple here conspired against you to interfere with something, telling you, like saying they did it for love. What? What? They're saying they did it because they love you. Up in the clouds, formal affair. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house. They said that something about you toxic died or whatever this person was trying to do. They were trying to murder you by MK Ultra by doing some kind of mind control to you. Maybe trying to get you to commit suicide. I don't even know. Text messages about this murder plot with this main male. What's this about? Divine guidance. So somebody found out about this murder plot, this main male, or there's text messages. The divine is leading these people by the nose. They're so slow. Okay, high honor. Somebody with high honors coming in, a family member, a lucky sign. Something about this truth is coming out. Somebody in your family. I mean, they could say your whole family's shit, but I mean, excuse my God, sometimes I just got to say what it is. But there is somebody in your family that's either trying to, thought they were clever, or that if they got rid of you, they could quickly move in and take your spot. STD, somebody who has an STD, it is obsessed with you. They're scared because they knew that something wasn't right and they were going out like they're trying to find where this person was hired to purposely give you this STD, STI, and then because this is going to be a communicable disease, this is in a community. I don't know how many people make up a community, but a good portion of the community has AIDS suddenly, an epidemic of it. The vampires going to prison. Some kind of benefits from a divorce, they're going to prison. That's a good sign. Look, somebody who was trying to suck away your benefits from your divorce because you divorced them or something to that effect, man. Suck your blood, suck your life, take your life. Main female, the benefit of a good life. Knight of Pentacles. Somebody who was a restaurant employee got some money here, got paid to do something or did something really slow, was slow, said you were slow. I don't know. Ascension. Your name is in someone's mouth, how you ascended. And what do we have with this bone of contention? Now this person can't stand this fake person. Look, Four of Swords, the false person trying to heal. Somebody's trying to heal their money, their finances from somebody who was all about the money, all about the sudden wealth. They were maybe in a contract together, right? One of them may have passed away even. And now the other one that was involved is going to say the person that passed away, it was all on them, and they want to come in as pure as a little baby sheep. Shadow bands, courthouse. King of Swords is the one who had you shadow banned through court, whoever they are. Narcissistic. King of Cups wants to give you a gift. And we have the Queen of Pentacles right here in the family who is telling the truth. Who's learning the honesty? Is that the honesty? Yeah. Is learn and they're finding out that, or somebody is finding out the truth about this family from the Queen of Pentacles. I don't know. Somebody here is innocent. This earthen advocate. Yeah, so possibly a Queen of Pentacles. You may be advocating for a child, or somebody was doing this to you since you were a child. I don't know. Living in, they're telling the truth now, or the truth is coming out. Karmic connection. Yeah, someone here is defending their karmic connection. So that's earth energy, and this is earth energy. So I'm going to connect the dots. This person is maybe finding out the truth about somebody's family, some family secret, but they're married. Okay? They might have married this person. They might be divorcing this person. Let's see. What's this use of authority? This is yeah. Somebody was maybe sleeping with their lawyer. Somebody was sleeping with their lawyer. Or they had an affair. King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. A lot of men on the table. A lot of men on the table. This is getting long, but the divine is telling me it's not over yet. There's more to tell. So put me on pause, go get a cup of tea or some snacks, run an errand or two, and come back. We're not going anywhere. Somebody here from the past, a child or something is defending themselves, uh, or somebody who is being disbarred for defending a child or defending here or defending themselves or something. Something having to do with an attorney in the past. White magic concern, emergency room. Somebody here changed their perspective, and they're putting a stop to something. Buck stops here. They became enlightened to something about an emergency room, an emergency. Moon. What is this moon about? Could be Pisces energy. Moon, the Hierophant. So this was a gold digger who, or, well, it is a gold digger, but this could have been somebody who, deceived somebody with some kind of marriage, deception in a marriage, or somebody was saying they were, sick, talking out of both sides of their mouth about somebody's marriage or about a Taurus. Page of Cups. This is somebody moving on. Yeah. Somebody got a message of concern that you've moved on. Whatever happened. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody the secret is that somebody got paid to date you. That's the secret. Legal issues. Yeah, two of one, so that you wouldn't see that they were going through this, they were taking this, they were settling up some money in court. That's what they were doing. This is this couple here. who interfered with something. Nine of Wands. Now they're afraid. Now somebody's concerned. Now somebody's panicking because you're being shown love regardless of whether they give it to you or not. I mean, up in the clouds, Eight of Wands. Somebody hears, thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house. This is a lot of paperwork. Possibly, I don't know, or a lot of text messages about this house. And the murder plot for it here is the Ace of Pentacles, divine guidance, main male. Some main male here found out about it and maybe sent a lot of text messages to somebody. That may have been what ended him. I don't know. Knight of Swords, Knight of Pentacles. Somebody's got to slow down. Somebody's really quick to slow down your progress. They had to think on their feet real quick. A member in your family felt like they had to real quick slow down your money, slow down your progress. Federal offense. Somebody's being recognized. Something is being recognized. I should say your victory is being recognized over somebody who has done something. Felony charges, federal offense. I'm getting so strongly that somebody is using their affliction to afflict others as a get even or whatever. The vampire. Emperor. Yeah, so this is a father, a boss, the CEO who's going to jail because they were benefiting from your hard sweat, blood. They were benefiting from you. They may have said you had an STD. They may have said that you were spreading it. This King of Cups here is slowing down a main female or slowing down something here with a restaurant employee. They might be slowing down something here. Thou shalt not murder. Is the devil, this Capricorn, the devil. You ascend, this devil here is watching you ascend. They're talking about how much you've changed. The Capricorn or somebody is still claiming that you're toxic even though you ascended. Yeah, death. Somebody's trying to, I told you, MK Ultra, they're trying to get in your sleep to have you pass over. This is so weird. It makes you afraid to go to sleep. But do a lot of prayers in your sleep for your third eye and your crown chakra because they're attacking your crown chakra in your sleep to end your life. That's why they're trying to turn you on your head. And they're concerned about how much you know about white magic because people are going to the emergency room. This is sick. What is this King of Swords? Shadow ban. This King of Swords may be shadow banned if they haven't had you shadow banned. Queen of Cups. Yeah, they were shadow banning a Queen of Cups through court. This lawyer that's being disbarred. Oh my gosh, it just goes on and on. Okay. Knight of Swords, King of Cups, Knight of Swords. King of Cups is coming in quick with some kind of gift offering, maybe a peace offering, thinking that you'll take that. You're all a lie. You can be easily fooled. This Queen of Wands and this Queen of Pentacles in the family, or this Queen of Pentacles could be the Queen of Wands, is starting to think maybe they should tell the truth. These two may, and I gotta tell you, because of how many years this has been going on and the depth of this, anybody that comes forward, if I was a detective, I'm telling you, and somebody said I want to come clean, I would be like, put that person on a on a polygraph because this ain't coming out of anybody easily. Them telling the truth, no way. Somebody deceived somebody about a child working Earth sign. Somebody deceived somebody about a child. It worked, is what they're saying. Karmic connection. To interfere with the karmic connection here. Somebody interfered with a karmic connection here, or a third party was a karmic earth sign energy, and then magic. Oh my gosh, this is so weird how this is ending up. This is the magician. So you're manifesting a soulmate energy. You're done. It's the year of the monkey, Chinese astrology. The monkey is very, or somebody abused their authority with regards to magic to get a contract or to get um a soulmate. They're doing it now. They're using magic. I told you. I last night I was awakened. The divine woke me up and said, "Wake up! Somebody's pulling some, so trying to pull some crap. So please be safe." Um, I've been thinking about it. It's not anytime right away, but down the road. I just I've been sorting through all of my. I have so many healing stones and stuff. I'm going to start doing my wire wrapping again and over on Etsy. So just stay tuned for that. I'm gonna reopen my Etsy shop, and I will do possibly 3 card pulls from there and see how it goes, readings, just short little things. But in any case, just to say, but in any case, in the meantime, in between time, I wish you safety more than anything else during these times. The shakedown is real. Peace.